Hello everyone, this is DJ Zelix, aka Digital Magic, here with some more Fallout 4. Now, if you remember from last time, we went and finally killed... Oh, I'm sorry about that. We finally killed Kellogg, and we got some brain stuff, and now we're going to go with Nick and figure out what he knows. I know it made no sense, but I assure you, it makes sense to me, so that's what's important. Alright, Nick, I believe we're going to Good Neighbor. Oh, I also picked up some ammo while I was over there. Or while I was over in the market area. I needed it. I kind of need it. I bought a lot of .1. .10, .1, whichever you'd prefer. Now, it wasn't until I just started recording that I realized, oh, I sent away dog meat with the minigun and the Fat Man. Fat Man? That sounds right. I think that was what it was called. So I was readjusting myself. Alright. So we're heading to Good Neighbor. Now, Good Neighbor is... There we go. There's Good Neighbor. Park Street Station is probably going to be the best bet I have getting there. Because I don't want to have to run across a bunch of raiders. Really don't feel like trying to kill a lot of people after last time. Kind of neat model. Adhesive is rare. I find like Wonder Glue all over the place. What are you talking about? Okie dokie. There we go. Alright, which way? Here's Good Neighbor.
A lot of my cases dead end in Boston Common. Playing with the wrong
I didn't... Ow! Where'd you come from?
made us again.
Let's take a peek around here. Interesting. I was not expecting that in the least bit. There we go. Ooh, I leveled up. Finally. Actually... was it? I'm trying to remember. Oh, there it is. It's right click. That's right. I think I wanted to start do sign. Oh no, it was this I think that I wanted to start working on. Hacker and locksmith. Let me actually swap to these. I think this does.
Feel that? It's called fear.
Oh, for sakes.
Hell yeah!
Doesn't have to be the day you die.
I just bought all this ammo. Really? Oh, Jesus, they mutated.
break
Better
this
have
way.
good loot. I've got legendary. Well, not legendary,
that
but
it's an
special. Anything else? Molotov.
Just had to play hero, huh?
No, not dealing with that. Think I can get the good neighbor through here? Maybe. Oh, I can't use that crap, that cooking station. Oh, that sucks. Knock knock. I am completely and totally lost at this point. Stay for the record.
Light him up! Getting tired yet?
I guess it's safe for now.
Well, that seemed to work very well. I hear gunfire, but I don't particularly want to use that right now. I think Nick is going to make me deal with that.
Where'd the little bitch go?
So. Shut up, Raider. Nobody wants you. How do you get into Good Neighbor? I feel like I'm going the completely and totally wrong way. Let me try going up on State Street. Nah, I've lost Nick. Lovely. Nope. Shit, I can't even fucking get up there right now. There we go.
You are so dead!
You got guts.
Jesus Christ.
Over here!
Jesus Christ. That was a good shot off on me. Get him. Ah, shit, I didn't think about getting. That's a problem. Ah, run for it. Nick, where are you? Oh, Jesus. Not dealing with that. Fuck that.
Hawk's really strong.
That was just pathetic. That's schools. Bye. Shoot. Man, I'm just not having any good luck. Shit! I think I found the entrance. Oh, good lord. So don't do what I just did. Good smash. Oh, Jesus.
Along, pal.
Yeah.
It just took a fucking shot point blank. That was impressive.
Come on, girl.
That's actually really impressive. Wow. Okay, that was just me failing spectacularly. Impact, thank God.
Disappearing act, huh?
So let's not take the route I took last time. Let me... Oh, Jesus, I see this, guys.
Someone's coming.
I'll wear your guts around
Shit.
my neck! Feel bad?
I just got shot from.
This would be the last mug you see.
Yeah. Shit, where the fuck did you come from? I'm out of packs too.
Doing them much good at this point.
I'm just seeing if I can find any stim packs at this point. Since I'm practically dead. So we got found some. You okay there, Nick? Some shotgun shells. I'll take that. Oops. There. Now I don't hear my fucking heartbeat through my headphones. Thank God, some more things. Oh, there's a tibia in there. Oh God. So now the question is, how do I get good? Oh, here's a sign. Well, that actually helps a lot. Nick? Nick?
Tracking down another wayward husband to his mistress?
Why? Someone stand you up?
You trying that, what do you call it? Evasive language on me? And who are you, huh? Valentine's new dick in training?
We're hiring, but I don't think you'd measure up.
Don't be like that. You just got the look of someone who's in the market for a little insurance.
You better back off, or you're the one who's gonna need insurance.
What was that? I couldn't hear over the sound of all that pathetic. You hand over everything you got in them pockets, or accidents start happening to you. Big, bloody accidents.
Nick Valentine makes a rare visit to town, and you're hassling his friend here with that extortion crap? Good to see you again, Nick.
Hancock?
What do you care? She ain't one of us.
No love for your mayor, Finn? Said let her go.
Sounds
Shaun's
like
gonna
Ellie
come.
needs to talk to
You
us.
keep letting outsiders
We should
walk
head
all
back
over
to
us.
the office
One
next
day,
chance we
there'll
get.
be a new man.
Come on, man. This is me we're talking about. Let me tell you something. Why'd you have to go and say that, huh? Breaking my heart over here. You alright, sister?
I'm fine. Thanks for taking care of him.
Good. Now don't let this incident taint your view of our little community. Good neighbors of the people, for the people. You feel me? Everyone's welcome.
Good neighbor. That what you call this place?
That's right. We cobbled this little neighborhood together out of the freaks and misfits that just wouldn't be accepted anywhere else. You'll see. You make enough friends here, you'll call this place home soon enough. So long as you remember who's in charge.
Fair enough. Rest in peace, Finn. That's my stuff now. What the world's Nick waiting on me for? I don't know where the hell.
A new player in Good Neighbor. Hello, little pawn. Welcome to
Fahrenheit,
our
really.
fun games.
Brotherhood of Steel. Better stay out of Good Neighbor. All I'm saying.
I'm not sure if she's painting over that or she's gluing it on.
Whoever this Brotherhood of Steel is, I'm not buying that. We come in peace, malarkey.
You're smart. By the way, in case you guys haven't figured out from the past couple of videos, I'm not a fan of Brotherhood of Steel. I have the feeling that this used to be a burlesque den, so I might have to censor out. Well, I hope that I don't have to censor anything out.
Well, well.
How the fuck did he
Mr.
get in front of me?
Valentine. I thought you had forgotten
Deacon?
about little me.
May have walked out of the den, Irma, but I'd never walk out on you.
Amari's downstairs, you big flirt.
Nice. Kind of sad that I wasn't able to do that persuasion. Oh well. Probably should work on upping that.
Dr. Amari?
Yes? I take it this isn't a social call.
This one's all yours, Nick.
We need a memory dig, Amari, but it's not going to be easy. The perp, Kellogg, is already cold on the floor.
Are you two mad? Putting aside the fact that you're asking me to defile a corpse, you do realize that the memory simulators require intact, living brains to function.
Please. Nick told me you're the only one who could make this work.
This dead brain had inside knowledge of the Institute, Amari. The biggest scientific secret of the Commonwealth. You need this, and so do we.
Fine. I'll take a look. But no guarantees. Do you have it with you?
Here's what I could find.
What's this? This isn't a brain. This is... Wait, that's the hippocampus. And this thing attached to it? A neural interface?
Those circuits look awfully familiar.
I'm not surprised. From what I've seen, all Institute technology has a similar architecture.
So the brain is still good, right?
Possibly. There's no sign of decay, so the tech is probably preserving the tissue.
How? I don't know.
Injecting some kind of compound to keep it stable. But there's no way to access the memories inside without a compatible port.
You're talking about me, right? I'm an old synth. If the Institute built me out of similar parts, we might have an in.
There could be long-term side effects. I don't know where to even begin with listing the risks.
Don't bother. I don't need to hear them.
Fair
Put
enough.
me in, Doc.
Hey, I appreciate this, Nick.
You can thank me when we've found your son. All right, let's do this.
Whenever you're ready, Mr. Valentine, just sit down.
If I start cackling like an old grizzled mercenary, pull me out, okay?
Let's
Fair
see
enough.
here. I need you to keep talking to me, Mr. Valentine. Any slight change in your cognitive functions could be dire. Are you feeling any different?
There's a lot of flashes. Static. I can't make sense of any of it, Doc.
That's what I was afraid of. The mnemonic impressions are encoded. It appears the Institute has one last failsafe. There's a lock on the memories in the implant.
Is Nick gonna be okay?
Yes, the connections appear to be stable. Hopefully it'll be as simple as unplugging the implant once we're done. But that doesn't get around the current problem. The memory encryption is too strong for a single mind. But what if we use two? We load both you and Mr. Valentine into the memory loungers. Run your cognitive functions in parallel. He'll act as a host, while your consciousness drives through whatever memories we can find.
Any idea of what I'm gonna see in there?
I have no clue. But considering we only have a single piece of the medial temporal lobe and not the whole brain, I doubt it'll be cohesive.
Fair enough.
All right, let's get started.
Just sit down over there and keep your fingers crossed.
See you on the other side.
Fair enough. Please stand by.
Initiating brainwave migration between the transplant and the host. Mnemonic activity coming from the transplant. It's degenerated, but it's there. We're going to load you into the strongest memories we can find. They might not be stable. Just hold on.
That doesn't reassure me much.
Can you hear me? Ah, good. The simulation appears
Oh,
to be
Jesus.
working, although the memories are quite fragmentary. I'll try to step you through the intact memories and hope we find one that gives us some clue to the Institute's location.
What in the world does that sound?
There. This is the earliest intact memory I can find.
No. It's interesting that, because I believe, mind you, I know very little about neuroscience, but I believe these are neurons
Remember,
that I'm walking
you are
on.
experiencing these memories as Kellogg. This may prove disorienting at first.
Turn down the goddamn radio! I'm trying to sleep!
Mom knew how it was. She wasn't soft,
Oh, I
but
really wish he was like right
she
behind me
loved me
narrating.
in her way. And she protected me from Dad. That cost her more than a few beatings. I never knew what happened to her after I left. I didn't want to know. Not then.
All 5 states have now signed on. It means that at this moment, we are all
Hey, New California Republic.
California Republic.
was such a dummy back then. What did I know about how the world worked? I think now she wanted me to kill him. I should have. Instead, I ended up running away. I told myself I wanted to find somewhere out from under the thumb of the NCR and all their rules.
Sure
But
enough.
really, I was running from the guilt of not protecting her from Dad. Yeah, it doesn't matter now, though. Dad was either drunk or not around.
Can I walk around? Oh, I can't.
I guess he must have run with one of the raider gangs, but I never really knew what he did. Don't know why Mom was with him. Maybe at some point in his life he wasn't a complete asshole.
What a joke.
People always hoping for something better. They usually end up with
I like
something
stand up
worse.
Kellogg.
Nothing, Connie. People like to talk and hope someone else is going to keep them safe.
Teacher at school said the NCR would bring back the good old days, like before the big war.
Don't you listen to that twaddle. I'm going to stop sending you if that's what they're teaching you.
I'm going out. Where the fuck did you put my...
Listen to me, Connie. You take this. You're old enough. You're the man of the family now. It's your job to protect us. Your father's useless, but you won't turn out like him. You're a good boy. And all that on the radio, all useless talk. The only thing that will protect you in this world is that gun in your hands. You need to learn to use it if you're going to survive.
I will, Mom. I promise.
Kill me.
I won't let you down.
End my suffering.
Always been the good boy.
This doesn't seem to be what we're looking for.
Well, no fucking duh,
There
dipshit.
appears to be another intact memory close to you in temporal sequence. There. Try that one.
There could be some fascinating connotations within it, but no, there's not really any useful information.
The thing about happiness is...
Wait, why is that
You only
spinning
know
but
you
everything
had
else
it.
is frozen?
and it's gone.
Explain that to me.
I mean, you may think to yourself that you're happy, but you don't really believe it. You focus on that petty bullshit or next job or whatever. It's only looking back, by comparison with what comes after, that you really understand that's what happiness felt like. I was the worst thing that ever happened to her. If she'd never met me, she'd have stayed in the hub, maybe hooked up with someone who didn't kill people for a living. Probably been happier than she was with me. Almost certainly lived longer. It's gonna be fine. I thought San Francisco was my chance to start fresh. I was the hot shit, the gunslinger from the hub, rolling into town with the world at my feet. Everybody knew I was the one who'd shot Valdez. And I could write my own ticket to any outfit in town. It all worked out pretty damn well. For a while. Whatever made me think that a guy like me should have a daughter? No, I never deserved her. Not for 1 second.
But we don't know anybody here. And now, with the baby?
Come on, Sarah, you've got to give it a chance. I finally got steady.
Let's keep looking. I'll connect you to the next intact memory.
Here we go. This might be of somebody.
How did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg? You thought you could just fuck with us, and we wouldn't fuck with you?
Aw.
Just so you know, they died like dogs. And you weren't there to help them.
Knock, knock.
found another memory to try. I'll connect you.
That explains so much, actually. I feel really sad for him now. He had a wife and daughter.
Mind if we sit down?
Suit yourself. There was always a job for someone like me. Didn't matter what it was. Didn't matter who I was supposed to kill. I got pretty good at it. I didn't care where I was going. Ended up mostly wandering east. Getting as far away from
Damn,
San
he looks
Francisco as I
scum.
could, maybe.
So, I hear you'll take care of people's problems. Is that right?
If you pay me.
Oh, we'll pay you. And, you'll do this all by yourself?
That's right.
We pay you when the job's done. Is that okay?
That's the way you want to do it?
That would
dead.
raise so many red flags.
It's like this. There's his family. Lives down the creek a ways.
Well, we seem to be getting closer. Try this next one.
Weird audio. That might be Amari. I almost called her Captain Amari. Wow, Dr. Amari.
Mr. Kellogg, I'm glad you decided to meet with me.
Oh, this is so weird.
You're with the Institute. First synths weren't all that impressive. I'm good, but I'm not that good. But the Institute could always make more, and kept making them better each time. They still give me the creeps, but you have to get used to them if you want to work with the Institute. I wanted to see for myself if you really existed.
We do.
You heard all sorts of rumors about the Institute. But I figured they were just a convenient boogeyman for anything bad that ever happened. They were real, all right. They didn't know anything about operating on the surface. Relied on their synths for everything. They had the resources I needed, and I had the expertise they needed. Turned into a permanent arrangement. Suited me just fine.
As you can see,
What do you want?
it's come to my attention that you've been rather disruptive of our operations lately. This must stop.
Interesting.
I do what people pay me to do. If that's a problem for you, I could see only one way out.
And what's that, Mr. Kellogg?
If I'm working for you, there's no more problem. From what I hear, you can afford me.
I don't think you fully understand the situation you're in.
I think I do.
Very well. B-748, initiate.
I am amazed that that didn't occur
Impressive.
earlier.
We may have something to talk about after all.
Fuck yes.
Getting warmer. One of these has got to tell us something.
I think I actually just managed to take that.
Ah, there's one that looks mostly intact. Connecting now.
If I actually got that, I will be thoroughly impressed and might actually report that to Bethesda.
Manual override initiated. Cryogenic stasis.
Wait, why in the world is he looking at me? He shouldn't be able to look at me.
Vault computers are still working. That's good. Checking through the logs. Hopefully it's all...
Just find it.
Pod C6. Down the hall near the end.
The eggheads never liked taking orders from a dirty, contaminated degenerate like me. But they needed me, and I made sure they knew it.
He was
never knew
moving. I
why
saw
we
him
didn't
move.
Just refreeze the rest of them. But we had our orders.
Oh, that's why.
Guess the old man didn't want so many loose ends. Too bad he left alive the one person he shouldn't have.
No. There we go.
Even then, I knew it was a mistake leaving her alive. I understood that
Backup
kind of
subject.
revenge.
I like that.
No one better. But I was cocky enough to assume I could handle some soft, pre-war vault dweller, even if she somehow got thawed out. At least I know those Institute bastards will soon get what's coming to them, too.
Interesting.
If she could take me out, they won't be able to hide from her for long.
This is the one. Here.
Open it.
Is it
Almost. Everything's going to be fine.
I'm fairly certain you didn't talk over Nate originally.
No. I got him.
Let the boy go. I'm only going to tell you once.
I'm not giving you Shaun!
God damn it. Get the kid out of here and let's go. At least we still have the backup.
Cryogenic sequence reinitialized.
What's the holdup?
I'm almost finished, Kellogg. I just need to confirm. Come on. All right, we're good.
I'm sorry you had to go through that again. I found another intact memory. Whenever you're ready.
Hopefully this is one we need.
Is that your son? This appears to be a very recent memory. So, good news, I think.
Wasn't my idea to settle down with the kid in the middle of Diamond City. I thought it was a terrible idea, actually. But it was one of the old man's pet projects, so here we were. Me and the kid. Like a happy little family. I ended up kind of liking it. A reminder of what my life might have been if things had turned out differently. But there's no going back. I knew it was just temporary. It'd be back to normal business before too long.
That actually is like really saddening.
Piper's really done it this time. I'm not saying she's right. But
He's
This
looking
whole
straight
setup
at
of
me.
Diamond City was part of some elaborate
Bethesda,
plan
fix your shit.
of man's. Seems obvious now that we were bait for our friend from the vault. Timing couldn't have been an accident. It's not how the old man works.
His
What
eyes are
if he
following me.
outsmarted me in the end? Another loose end tied up.
It's driving me nuts. He's still looking straight at me.
Kellogg. It's okay.
Oh,
One of
Jesus.
these days you're gonna get your head blown off just barging in here like that.
Minimizing my exposure to civilians is a priority.
Forget I said anything. The new breed of synths could easily pass as human. Some of them did. But the coursers, they weren't built to blend in. They were killing machines, pure and simple. Smarter, stronger, and faster than almost any real human. I'm just glad they were always on my side. So what's the big crisis this time?
New orders for you. One of our scientists has left the Institute.
Left? As in?
He's gone rogue. Name's Dr. Brian Virgil. We know he's hiding somewhere in the glowing sea. Here's his file.
Wow. Some heads are gonna roll for this. Capture and return, or just elimination?
Elimination. He was working on a highly classified program.
No kidding. One of the top bioscience boys? Damn. So, I guess you're taking the kid back with you.
Affirmative. Your only mission is to locate and eliminate Virgil.
You're taking me home to my father?
Yes. Stand next to me and hold still.
Okay.
Oh, weird teleport right there.
X688. Ready to relay with Shaun.
Bye, Mr. Kellogg. I hope I see you again soon.
Jesus.
Teleportation. Now it all makes sense. Nobody's found the entrance to the Institute because there is no entrance. Let me pull you out of there as soon as you're ready.
You want me to, like, jump off or something? Oh, no, here we go.
Slow movements, okay? I don't know what kind of side effects the procedure might have had.
Whoa.
No one's ever
Oops.
done this before. How do you feel?
I can't move any faster.
Am I okay? Are you seeing anything bad?
Don't be alarmed, but I honestly don't know what to look for. As I said before,
She's wearing a vault
this is
tech.
uncharted territory.
I did pick it up.
Physiological
That's why I
reasons return
can't
to normal.
move around faster,
From a medical
because it's actually in my
standpoint, you're
inventory.
fine. Are you ready to talk about what happened in there?
That's actually really awesome.
There's more than one person who knows about the Institute. Virgil, that scientist who escaped.
I didn't know Institute scientists could defect. This changes everything. He could answer all sorts of questions.
They can't.
Where did the memory say he was? The glowing sea? That can't be right. No one would risk going there, not even to hide.
Why? What makes the glowing sea so dangerous?
The name says it all. Radiation. So much that nothing there could possibly live. Nothing pleasant. Navigating radioactive hazards is nothing new. But the glowing sea can kill a man in seconds. That's why it doesn't make sense. Virgil fleeing into that hell. The exposure alone.
That's why he's there. To make the Institute think twice about following him.
That must be it. He's using the radiation in the glowing sea like a shield, or a cloak. A way to throw them off and be at an advantage. If Virgil found a way to survive there, you'll have to do the same. If you're going to follow him.
Fair enough.
How do I fight that much radiation, Doctor?
There are chemical compounds. Rad-X, Radaway. You'd need as much as you could carry. Maybe more. A sealed environment suit would be great, if you could find one. Or maybe one of those suits of power armor? That would be perfect.
No, it's a good thing I have one of those.
I'll find a way to get through the rads. Don't worry.
Good luck. And be safe. By the way, I unplugged Mr. Valentine first. Removed the implant while you were waking up. He's waiting for you upstairs.
Okay, I need to slowly waddle my way. I gotta take this stuff. I heard him. Nick, I need to give you some stuff because I'm overladen with stuff again. There's no way that this didn't used to be a barrel excavator. Deacon, what are you doing? There's no way that's not Deacon. He's wearing sunglasses that looks like Deacon. That looks like Deacon to me.
Hey, Valentine.
Hope you got what you were looking for inside
Whoa.
my head. That was right. I should have killed you when you were on ice.
Is that you?
What? What are you talking about?
You You feeling all right, Nick?
Yeah, I'm fine. Why?
You sounded like Kellogg just then.
Did I? Huh. Mari said there might be some mnemonic impressions left over. Anyway, I feel fine, so let's get going.
That's kind of disconcerting.
We have to head into the glowing sea. Any advice?
I'm a synth, so radiation isn't much of an issue for me, but an old suit of power armor might just be the guardian angel you're looking for. That, or you could buy up all the Rad-X and Rad-Away you can find from any chem dealer who's got it in stock.
Let's get going, Nick.
Been one heck of a ride so far. Let's see where it takes us next.
Nick, hold up.
Hey.
I'm all in.
I need to give you some stuff, because I'm overladen with stuff again. As much as the irony would be amazing, I'm not going to do that. Not sure why I have a bread box in my inventory. Well, clearly my inventory is bigger than a bread box, because I can carry one with me. That I know. All the cybernetic stuff I can... He's got a cybernetic pain inhibitor. That's why Kellogg was able to do what he was able to do. That explains so much. Ear examiner. Should be good. Oops.
Here.
Much better. So I am going to need to go and pick up my power armor. I think I've got enough stuff to fix it. The two components that are in my inventory. I think I've got another fusion core, too. I think. I'd have to double check. I'm fairly certain I have a fusion core in my inventory. Actually, no, I know I have fusion cores in my inventory. What am I talking about? I remember picking up some of them.
Now I know you all are doing your own thing, but I don't want anyone here to forget what matters. Hey, Daisy, glad you can make it. How's my favorite girl doing?
I seen a lot of crazy stuff in high school.
the other day.
She wishes.
All right, we're getting off track.
Oh, there
What
it
was
is.
I saying? Oh, that's right. What matters? We freaks gotta stick together. And the best way to stick together is to keep an eye out for what drives us apart. You feel me?
Yeah, you tell it like it is, Hancock.
Now, what out there in our big friendly Commonwealth wanna drive us apart? What kind of twisted, unneighborly boogeyman would wanna hurt our peaceful community?
Yeah, the Institute and their sins.
That's right. Who said that? Coming up to my office later. You've earned yourself some jet. The Institute.
Okay,
They're
then.
the real enemy. Not the Raiders. Not the super mutants. Not even those tools over in Diamond City.
I don't know, Hancock. I'd sure love to give McDonough a kick in the ass.
Fair enough.
Hey, we all know I got my own personal beef with that hardhead. Let's stay focused. Now, I want everyone to keep the Institute in mind. When someone starts acting funny. When people are doing things they don't normally do. When family starts pushing you away for no reason. We all know who's behind that kind of shit. And the only way to stop it
Deacon?
is to stick together. They can't control us if we're not afraid.
I gotta talk with this guy in a bit.
Who's scared of the Institute?
Not us.
And which town in the Commonwealth should the Institute not fuck with?
Good neighbor. Good neighbor.
And who's in charge of good neighbor?
Hancock.
Of the people.
For the people.
Hancock knows what's what. Always does.
That sounds a lot like Deacon to me. Where would you get that come from?
Bald suit, huh? Classy.
Thank you.
Oh, new face walks into my store. And you're not done screaming yet. You let me know if anything.
Okie dokie then. That's interesting. How to mod Corvega core reactor. I don't think you want to mod a core reactor. Just saying. I don't think that that's a smart idea. Also, holy shit, this is $35. That's expensive. Jesus Christ. Mind you, I'm not a huge, like, magazine person. Still, that seems a bit excessive. Inflation must have been, like, insane. That was some weird sounds. So I want to go back over to my power armor, which is in Sanctuary, and then I can drop all my stuff also while I'm there. Or, well, the stuff that I don't need, which is admittedly a fair bit. I'd say widely available is very accurate. Farther south you travel, interesting. Wonder if that's indicative of something. Right, so I was going to check this. I think it was this one that I was looking for. I think it was this one. So I need gun nut too, it looks like. Maybe get that. It's about 18 currently, so reduce my fire rate, but yeah, I'll go ahead and make that.
Watch where you're pointing that thing.
Sight now.
Just when you think you're safe, you're not. That's how they always get you.
What? That statement made, like, next to no sense. I don't really feel like that'd be too useful.
I'm sorry. I wouldn't be very good company right now.
This is the sucker. This is what I managed to pick up. I feel like that's a massive oversight by Bethesda's part. So I'm probably going to want to keep this since I'm probably going to be encountering some ghouls. I actually want this to be a bit more useful. No. Go. I think I've got some more. Let's see how many fusion cores I've actually got. That would be under Misk, I think? Junk, maybe? Oops. I don't know where that would be under. Oh, it's under. I've got 7 of them? Good golly. Yeah, no, that's not a problem for me, it looks like. Might as well head over there, I guess. See what we find. Right then. Off to the glowing sea. No, where? Glowing sea is. Hold up. Oh. Good lord. That's gonna be a fun time to go. Let me actually leave this here, and then let me go run through that. I think it was a hospital that I kept dying trying to do. I think it was it Kendall. Town, Diamond City Market. Just go to one more. Hagen, sorry. Dang. That sounds like a fun weapon to have. Right then. Oh, there's Nick. So let me go and try this blood thing again. Nick is off doing his own thing. Good to know. Nope. Always worth it. These things like got. Ow. You. There we go.
Jump.
Jesus.
Welcome to your last man. Out.
Jeez. I'm bleeding, I think. Fly meat. Not doing me a whole lot of good. Ow. God, I hate those things so much.
Before this gets cleaned up, I guess someone would have to be willing to touch it.
That's fair enough. Some untats. Here's the
Bomb
fruit.
could go off in this place and no one would be the wiser.
I mean, he's not wrong by any means, sadly. Looks like a bomb did go off here, or at least somebody tried to escape it. Here's something fluttering about. Let's try to... Crazy! Gotta hit. Look, guys. Oven mitt? Okay.
What I need is some industrial strength pesticide.
You and me both. Okay. Nick, you okay there?
You're in for it. Lost.
Well, I miss. I hear it. Oh, never mind. Sound like he got it. Stim pack. There's those. I don't think anything else here was really that useful. There we go. So split key. Now, I am not planning on going through... Jesus! I'm amazed that he didn't notice that. Jeez, that freaked me the fuck out. Ah, I figured.
Still alive under all that gear?
Funny. Where did he even go? Of course he disappears right when I need to hand stuff off to him. I'll just actually drop these. Not really for anything.
Need to take a look at that terminal?
Nah, I got it.
Was that away with me?
I'm through.
If you guys want to, there we go. If you ever, if you want to read through what that all says, I show it off in the video when I first came here, which I think was last episode, actually. Sounds right. So. Oh. Ah, Jesus. Ah, that's really not good. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. I got infected. Dang it. Sorry, I wanted to crack my knuckles. Video's running late too. Urgh. Hate when that happens. Sorry about that. You know, I think I should just leave. I'll actually just leave the episode here because I don't want to have to go through all that again right now. So, I don't even know where Nick has gone off to. Oh dear. Well, anyways, this has been DJ Zelx, aka Digital Magic, here from Team Lone Wolf, playing some Fallout 4. If you, good lord, excuse me. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button, maybe even leave a comment. If you want to see more gaming footage like this or my Red Sands Railroading series, make sure to hit that subscribe button and that little bell icon so you get notified every single time I post up a new video. And as always, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.